And on the hormonal component, you talked about how if dopamine is up, we're much more likely to be aroused. And if serotonin is up, then we're much
Less
less
likely.
likely to be
That's
aroused.
correct.
So this kind of ties into something I was thinking when you were talking about stress and tiredness. When I'm stressed and tired, is my dopamine down?
It can be. Your cortisol goes up, right? Your
Okay.
cortisol goes up. So your ability to get excited will go down. Your fatigue goes up. So it makes it much more difficult. And there's more than just dopamine and serotonin. There's norepinephrine, there's melanocortin, there's many other neurosteroids. And it's really just what we call a plus minus game.
It's
If
like
I
these
have more
scales.
positives than
Yeah.
negatives, I'm going to have desire and I'm also going to have orgasm, right? That's important also. So if you give someone too much serotonin and it goes this way, not only does the libido go down, but it's difficult to achieve climax or an orgasm. So one of the ways I treat premature ejaculation is I give them an antidepressant because it delays the orgasm. So we have to be very careful on these neurotransmitters, how we use them. But if you talk about ADI, the drug I mentioned, all it does is it increases dopamine and norepinephrine, which increases libido. So they increase neurosteroids. Many women, particularly with the history of breast cancer, like this because they don't want to use testosterone or estrogen hormones. This is non-hormonal, right? It's just neurosteroids increasing the desire for sex.
Can I think about dopamine and serotonin as like as scales, where
Yes.
if I put weight on one end, the other one goes up, and if I put weight on the other end, the other one goes up?
Yes, there is a very famous, Michael Perlman came up with the tipping point, and it's basically a scale looking at the pluses and the minuses. And if you have more pluses than minuses, libido goes up, orgasmic function goes up. If you have more minuses, essentially your ability to orgasm and your libido will go down.
So I want my if I want to be aroused and have a desire for sex and have good sex, then I want my dopamine levels to be high.
Dopamine high, oxytocin high, norepinephrine high, serotonin low.
What are the types of activities that make my dopamine high? Or shall I
Exercise
okay.
can be a really high dopamine. Other things increase dopamine as well, right? So gambling, there's certain things that are highs, like gambling. Anything that gives you a high. Certain foods will cause a dopamine rush, but they're temporary, right?